Okay, so you want to own a gym. Good news. Every January, millions of people wake up and volunteer to market it for you. They buy new shoes. They make promises. They walk through the door convinced this room is where their next life starts. It looks like the perfect business. Recurring revenue, daily demand, a product people believe will change them. It is not. Because the cruelest truth about owning a gym is this. The member who saves your business is not always the one lifting at 6 a.m. It is often the one whose trust stays longer than their attendance. By the end of this video, you will understand why owning a gym is not really a dumbbell business. It is a recurring access business with expensive fixed costs, emotional customers, volatile retention, and a very small margin for operational sloppiness. You will understand why some operators build loyal, profitable communities, while others end up with a beautiful room full of depreciating equipment and a lease they cannot outrun. A gym does not start as motivation. It starts as build-out. You need space. Then you need to make that space usable for bodies, noise, sweat, impact, cleaning, ventilation, and traffic flow. Then you fill it with machines that start aging the day they arrive. Then you staff it before the member count is stable. Then you market it before the referrals exist. The room that looks inspiring on opening day is, in financial terms, a stack of obligations wearing a motivational quote on the wall. Now, let's talk about what you are actually selling. A gym owner likes to say they sell health, discipline, transformation, confidence. A customer likes to believe they are buying a future version of themselves. But operationally, what changes hands first is simpler than that. Access. Recurring access to a room, a routine, a possibility. That is why membership software matters. That is why check-in friction matters. That is why cancellation flow matters. This business runs on the distance between aspiration and behavior. And drift is expensive. The basic membership gets people in the door. It is not always the entire business. What improves the economics is everything layered on top of access. Personal training, small group coaching, premium classes, recovery services, retail, nutrition support, accountability. That is the gym equivalent of the gas station convenience store. The floor is the attraction. The real margin often lives in the higher trust, higher touch services built around it. If access is commodity, coaching is differentiation. Here is the paradox nobody puts on the billboard. A gym needs energy, community, visible usage, and proof that members are getting results. But if every person paying for access used the facility with maximum frequency, at peak hours, forever, the operation would become physically and operationally harder to run. So the business lives in a delicate zone. Enough attendance to feel alive, enough results to feel honest, enough retention to stay solvent, and enough space that the experience does not collapse under its own success. This is where weak operators make a catastrophic mistake. They think retention is a pricing issue. Sometimes it is. Usually, it is a belonging issue. The member who meets people, gets coached, joins a class, receives a check-in message, and sees progress attached to a place is a different economic asset from the member who wanders in alone, tries random machines, and disappears. A great gym is not just selling access to effort. It is selling a repeatable reason to come back tomorrow. Now, let's talk about what can quietly kill the business. Not a bad workout, not one slow Tuesday. A long lease in an overestimated trade area. Equipment that needs service when cash is tight. Staffing costs that keep arriving whether classes are full or not. A soft seasonal patch that lands right after an expensive acquisition push. This is the part customers never see. The gym floor looks like momentum. The back office looks like fixed cost warfare. And once you sign personally into the wrong building, optimism becomes a monthly invoice. There is a second risk, and it moves faster. One injury scare, one trainer misconduct problem, one viral post about a filthy locker room, one member who feels trapped in a contract and decides to tell the internet. In a business where people are literally trusting you with their body, the reputation curve can turn faster than the revenue curve. And if the customer experience feels coercive at the point of cancellation, what used to look like smart recurring revenue starts looking like a hostage situation. Large operators keep getting bigger. Purpose Brands was formed through the merger of the parent company of Anytime Fitness and Orange Theory. Blink's bankruptcy turned into an acquisition opportunity. Low-cost chains keep pressing on convenience and value. So if your entire strategy is, "We also have machines," you do not have a strategy. You have a lease. The best gym operators understand something the weak ones never do. They are not in the business of owning equipment. They are in the business of reducing friction between intention and routine. They make the room easy to trust. They make progress visible. They make coaching feel worth paying for. They make the environment clean, legible, welcoming, and consistent. They know that community is not a soft extra. It is the moat. Because when the room becomes part of a member's identity, price matters less, drift slows down, and the business stops depending only on the fantasy of January. So yes, you can own a gym. People will always want to become stronger, leaner, calmer, more confident, more disciplined. That desire is not going away. But the business you are buying is not a room full of weights. It is a recurring bet on habit, trust, retention, and your ability to make expensive square footage feel indispensable. The membership keeps the doors open. The coaching creates the margin. The lease keeps you honest. And the difference between a packed launch and a durable business is everything that happens after the excitement wears off. You decide. If you want more business breakdowns like this, subscribe. If you own a gym, tell me the part people on the outside never understand.